Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we have a very big plate of jjajang, which it is currently my lunch break. I'm working from home again today, and I was like, you know what? I'm home by myself. I do not have access to a car right now, and the only other option for me to have for lunch is more pudak or just any sort of instant noodles. There was also some BBQ dumplings my dad bought, but I wasn't really feeling those. So I was like, you know what? My internship, my last day is tomorrow. We're going to treat myself with some delivery jjajang from my favorite local Korean restaurant. So, yeah, this is kind of what I get. Like every single time I go to this particular restaurant. I've overeated this place more than I've actually gone. Because I do only get it when I'm home alone. And the jjajang is kind of one of their more cheaper menu items, so that's why I get it like every time. But it's also so fucking good. So this was $20 total with the delivery fee and the tip for my driver. And I'd say for that, they give you a pretty damn good portion. I will not be able to finish all this, but on top of that, they give you, apologies, I don't know the Korean term for this, but side dishes. So we have assorted vegetables, pickled radish, and kimchi. So I love when Korean places do that. The Korean, I don't know, I guess it's considered a restaurant. It's not a sit-down restaurant, you order at the counter. They used to serve the side dishes when you would order something, but then they stopped. I think because too many people were wasting them. And like, I like the side dishes. So it's really refreshing to actually have those again. So the noodles are a bit hard to pull apart, but I think that's like kind of the point. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to eat this. I absolutely love Korean black bean noodles. And it's one of my favorite Korean dishes. Not that I've really tried like a ton, but like this is still pretty up there. And this is like, surprisingly, I think the only like actual family owned local Korean restaurant near me. That's like a sit down restaurant typically. This probably needs to go in the microwave longer. I can't lie. But, oh well. I'm hungry. Yeah, I think after this bite, I'm gonna put it back in the microwave. Just for a little bit. I want it a little bit hotter. Alright, we're back. I did indeed burn my finger while taking it out of the microwave. So, hopefully it should be hot now. Also, I'm gonna put my hair back because I've noticed that my mic low-key hits, or my hair hits the mic. So, yeah. We're gonna have some pickled radish. I love pickled radish so much. Tilt this up a little bit. Yeah. So as of last year, my university has like a pretty prominent, like they added like so many like different Asian restaurants. And I know Asian cuisine is like a very broad term, but I do mean it when I say that's my favorite cuisine. And literally like 5-minute walk from my dorm, there was a Japanese restaurant, a Korean restaurant, Korean market, all right there. And it was honestly heaven. And I didn't have a meal plan last year, so I spent probably more money than I should at those places, especially the Korean market. I don't know where I was going with this thought. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where I was gonna go with this. But I guess another point I can make is that for some reason that Korean restaurant does not have black bean noodles. And I don't think even the ones that are further away that I've like DoorDashed before, I don't think they have black bean noodles either. I don't know why this is such like a rare thing. But yeah, for things I could talk about, I had topics, but I think for now I just kind of want to eat. So we're gonna do that for a little bit. Yeah, no, seriously, this is so good. Kimchi. Fun fact, my dad banned me from buying kimchi because he hates the smell of it so much. Which I don't blame him entirely. I felt really bad for my roommate last year because we shared a room. And I would keep kimchi in the mini fridge, and I could tell she like really hated the smell. She likes kimchi, don't get me wrong, but I think like she has a very sensitive sense of smell, and I think more than one occasion she thought something was rotting in our mini fridge, and I had to tell her like, no, that's just the kimchi. So yeah, this might not be too long of a video because I kind of want to watch YouTube and eat as well before my lunch break is over. Yeah, once again, I apologize for like the not really neat eating, but then again, I don't think I've seen anybody really eat neatly eating jjajang, sorry. Speaking of that, any Koreans in chat? What's the difference between jjajang and jjajangmyeon? Because I always thought they were like the same thing. Because like essentially they're both black bean noodles, right? But this is jjajang, and like I've always just kind of called it jjajangmyeon. So if there's a difference, let me know. I mean, either way, I'm gonna look it up afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious why, like, if they're two different things or not. But either way, they're black bean noodles to me, and that's the part I like. I feel like the side dishes are called banchan. I don't want to be wrong, but that's maybe what they're called. I can't recall at the moment. It's like broccoli with some sort of like umami. Is that how you say it? Umami sauce. Yeah. I can't pronounce words. So, tomorrow is the last day of my internship. We survived, boys and girls and everybody in between. As for my final presentation, it was literally fine. I will say, I think I've mentioned this before, but me being cold turkey on my SSRI meds made my anxiety really bad. But we pushed through it, and it was like literally fine. So I'm proud of myself. It was very obvious that the head of IT guy did not know what questions to ask because of like how much of a joke my project was. Like I shouldn't really say it was like a joke, but like compared to what everybody else did, I definitely did the least interesting thing. I've come to realize though also is that my role in particular definitely had the most like my role was like a very much daily operations type of role. Like I was pretty much doing the same thing every day because, I worked with support tickets versus everyone else was kind of working on projects the entire time. So it makes sense. And I highlighted that in my presentation that a lot of this internship was like daily roles and daily activities. Responsibility is a better word, sorry. So I'm hoping I kind of got my point across. Because with a role like this, it's not really supposed to be project oriented, and I think that's why they were scrambling to really find a project for me. Because their past interns, their projects were stuff that have now already been finished being developed. So I think they just didn't really have any ideas for me, unfortunately. But whatever, I did my presentation. It's over now. And I have my final review today with my manager. I'm a little bit scared what he's going to have to say, because I will be completely vulnerable and honest. Within the past 2 weeks, I have majorly overslept and gotten in trouble. So I'm a little bit scared of him mentioning that, but whatever. I think I've proven myself since then that I'm serious to fixing my actions. Which is true. We are getting help. We are getting set up with new meds August 17th. I have some more pickled radish. This is a thick piece. Low-key in some ways, I think I prefer pickled radish over kimchi. I love pickled radish so fucking much, bro. It's like the sauce for jjajang is just like so simple, but it's so addicting and good. Maybe I will finish this whole thing. Who fucking knows? I don't really care anymore. But yeah, I moved back to school really soon, and I'm ready to be back. I'll be honest. The past, I guess this summer, and even like the summer after freshman year, I'm just yearning to go back the whole time. I, it's just, I'm really bored at home, and it doesn't help that I unfortunately don't really have the free will to just like go out whatever I please. Because me and my brother share a car, except he uses it most of the time because he goes and sees his girlfriend, and he has a job as being a lifeguard this summer. And he goes to the gym and goes to karate. So, very rare I have the car. And also, the unfortunate truth is that I only really have 2 close friends at home who have been like my childhood friends of like 14 years. And we live in the same neighborhood. But the truth is, we're not as close anymore. So, now that I think about it, excuse me, now that I think about it, I don't even think we hung out at all this summer. And like, that whole friend group, okay, I say friend group, but the 3 of us, them 2 are a lot closer than I ever was with any of them. But even so, I don't even think that those 2 hang out as much anymore. I'll probably make a separate video on this one day, but it's unfortunate because I think all of us changed really drastically ever since going to college. So I think the 3 of us just don't have much in common anymore. And I feel like our personalities don't really mesh as well together either. I can't believe I'm going to finish this whole thing. What is wrong with me? I do wish the kimchi was a bit crunchier. But that's okay. I also like my kimchi pretty spicy too. Like, everyone talks about how spicy kimchi is. I don't think I've ever properly had like a super spicy kimchi, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm excited to move in, like, tremendously. I do have work week with my sorority, which I am terrified of and super excited because I think it's a chance to really get to bond with the girls in my sorority more. Because I mentioned before, I felt like I didn't really get a chance to really hang out and bond with them as much. I feel like this is a really great opportunity to really build those strong bonds. Excuse me. What I'm not looking forward to is having to wake up at 5 a.m. because I've been struggling with sleep and getting out of bed this summer. So I'm hoping once I'm prescribed on new meds, I'll get that motivation back and it'll be easier to get up. And also, I'm terrified of talking to people, like in rounds. I did it in the spring, but also I talk to people in groups, which is a lot easier for me to like contribute and build off of other people. But now it's just gonna be one-on-one. That's terrifying to me. But then again, I gotta remember, these girls are probably a lot more scared than I am, because a lot of them are freshmen. So it's like, okay, you know what? It'll be fine. I just gotta be myself and make our sorority sound fun. So, another piece of pickled radish. I proposed to my dad that I wanted to actually sit down and eat at this restaurant before I leave for college, but I don't think that's happening anymore. Just because it is like really coming up. But I will say, the bibimbap at this restaurant, so fucking good. And I would have gotten it, or like I would usually, okay, I shouldn't say usually, but I would want to get it if I am like Uber eating or Door Dashing it. But I can't justify the price of not even Hot Stone, I think it's over $20, and that's before tip and delivery fee and taxes. So I feel like they wouldn't give you as big of a portion either. So I'm like, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna go in person. But I don't know why I'm even bothering trying to get this to focus. Whatever, I tried. Okay, I'll make the rest of the sauce with a spoon. Thanks for joining me, and peace out.